Welcome back, everyone, to Stream Racer. We're gonna run a few races tonight. How is everyone in chat doing? Lethus, how's it going? Let's check out the current stream leaderboard. Are you ready to race, are you? That's good. We've got Initial Faust up at the top. It's Mama Mel, how's it going? I'm in second, Rip is in third, Zaphras in fourth, and Lethus in fifth. It goes on to from there. Doing good. Good to hear you're doing good. We're gonna get some racing action started here. Let's go for our normal official map rotation. It's gonna run about 2 hours. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the action. The fast-paced stream racer action. We'll get the bots in there, and we'll start the 2-minute countdown. Completely forgot, we're gonna look into a race emote for followers. I don't know what our race emote's gonna look like. Just over a minute left to get in on the action. Exclamation point, race in the chat. Taryn, how's it going? Hopefully you've got your wheel plugged in. And it's another beautiful evening at the track, race fans. Let's see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's going to be a grip boost. Who's going to take advantage of that grip boost? It's Lethus out to an early lead in his truck. Lethus has quite the lead on the rest of the pack. Clearly he's been cheating. Getting hung up on the wall there, that's going to cost him some time. And that's how you land on your feet. And I'm going to take the checkered flag. And your winner, me. Second place, Lethus. Third place, It's Mama Mel. Let's head to the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get on the fast-paced stream racer action. Don't miss out on that fuel. Climb up the leaderboard. We'll kick off the 2-minute countdown. Just under a minute left to get in on the action. Exclamation point, race in chat. Let's see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's low gravity. And Lethus out to an early lead, getting challenged by Terran. Let's see who comes out on top. And it's hard to say, but it looks like Streamlabs is in first place. Streamlabs with a commanding lead over the rest of the pack. Streamlabs leading the race unchallenged. Coming up on the rest of the pack here. And Streamlabs takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Streamlabs. Second place, Terran. Third place, Lethus. Well, that's it to the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. Don't miss out on that fuel. Zaphras, how you doing? We'll kick off the 2-minute countdown. Peachy Pies, how you doing? Let's see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's gonna be a speed surge. And Zaphras taking advantage of that speed surge out to an early lead. But it's Mama Mel right on his tail. And it's Mama Mel making her move. Oh, and it's into the obstacle for both of them, but it's Mama Mel comes in on top. And stuck behind a sign, that's no good. Luckily, the rest of the pack spinning out as well. That's going to allow its Mama Mel to hang on to the lead a little bit longer. now with a commanding lead over the rest of the pack. But that's gonna cost her. Second place Peachy Pie is coming up. Who's gonna come out on top after that? And it's Mama Mel. And Taryn jumping ahead. And Taryn, caught up on an obstacle, allows It's Mama Mel to take the lead again. Until she heads into the river. That's going to let Taryn slip by. And Stream Elements coming up at the end to take the checkered flag, robbing Taryn of his win. And your winner, Stream Elements, second place Taryn, third place Zaphorus. Let's head to the next race. As always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. Win yourself some fuel, upgrade your car. We'll kick off the 2-minute warning. Let's see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's Tiny Cars. And Tiny Lethus was off to an early lead, but Tiny Terran has taken that lead. And Tiny Zafra seems to be coming up on him if he can make it through those obstacles. Full-size Terran getting caught up on these wheels here, but Zafras goes right around them into first place. Zafras has quite a determined look on his face here. Also looks to be a woman. Zafras blowing through those obstacles. And Stream Elements coming into first place now. And Zafras takes the lead. Until the very end when Stream Element sneaks in there. Better luck next time. And your winner, Stream Elements, second place, Darren, third place, Zaphorus. Let's head to the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. See what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's Tiny Cars again. Tiny left us off to a tiny lead this time. Boosting all the way up the ramp, but falls down the crack because he's so tiny. That's gonna let Tiny Me come up. And now I'm full size. And we all go tumbling down the mountain. Looks like Stream Elements is going to come out on top of that one. What a cheater. And now I'm in the lead. Not sure where I'm going there. That's going to let Stream Elements come back and take the lead again. Stream Elements takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Stream Elements. Second place, Terran. Third place, me. Well, let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. Can you tell I am just out of energy today? We'll start the 2-minute countdown. Let's see what the Wheel of Chaos has in store for us. It's Tiny Cars. Tiny Lethus off to a tiny lead, but it's a tiny pileup. Tiny Terran taking the lead until Tiny Streamlabs squeaks by. It's a tiny clusterfuck out there. Streamlabs now full size, still in the lead. Terran looks to be sneaking up on him from second place. Can he make his move here? He does, taking first place. And Terran takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Terra, in second place, Lethus, third place, Streamlabs. Let's head to the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. Earn as much fuel as you can before I pass out here at the keyboard. We'll kick off the 2-minute warning. What's the Wheel of Chaos have in store for us this time? It's a speed surge. Terran off to an early lead. Until Streamlabs gets a good landing. Stream Elements. And Stream Elements takes the checkered flag. Your winner, Stream Elements. Second place, me. Third place, Zaphras. Let's head to the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get on the Stream Racer action. We'll kick off the 2-minute countdown. What's the Wheel of Chaos have in store for us? It's a speed surge. Leth is speed surging himself right into a river. That's not going to help him one bit. As it looks like I take the lead from him. Until that obstacle hangs me up, and now it looks to be Terran in the lead. Taryn taking the checkered flag. And first place, Darren. Second place, me. Third place, Lethas. Let's head to the next race. Well, you are equipped for it with that tractor set. And once again, exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. We'll kick off the 2-minute countdown. And it's a slippery start. As Lethas is off to an early lead here. That's gonna let Peachy Pies momentarily take the lead until I steal it from her. And Faust coming in with a 65 stream streak. That's one hell of a streak, Faust. How you doing? Yeah, those Twitch alerts are a pain in the ass. If you don't click every one of them, they just turn themselves off. I actually caught the message the other day that it was gonna, if you don't watch this, we're not gonna notify you. Like, what the hell, Twitch? You'll notify me about every other bullshit. You'll notify me about TwitchCon tickets I'm not interested in, but not the streamers I follow? Yep, I know exactly what you mean. And like any good Jeep, I have flipped over. That's gonna let Peachy Pies sneak into first place. And Peachy Pies takes the checkered flag. Clearly a man in that car. Zafra seems to be doing some plowing over here. Might have seen a crop that needed harvesting, who knows. And once again, your winner, Peachy Pies. Second place, me. Third place, Streamlabs. Let's do the next race. And as always, exclamation point, race in the chat to get on the Stream Racer action. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. And it's low gravity. And I'm off to an early lead as Peachy Pies is coming up and fighting me for it. That's not going to help me at all as Lethas takes the lead. As she beats Faust. And your winner, Letha, second place, Stream Elements, third place, Peachy Pies. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, racing the chat to get on the action. I think we've got about an hour of racing left. If I can make it that long. It has been a long day. And let me tell you, there's nothing like changing out a garbage disposal to remind you that you never want to be a plumber. Exactly, that's just very true. It's a grip boost. And Peachy Pie's off to an early lead. Let's see how long she can maintain it. Yeah, that's how I spent most of my afternoon, Faust. It was a lovely smell. And boosts herself right off the track. That's going to let Streamlabs take first place. And boosts himself off the track. Let's see how this strategy is going to pay off for him. It doesn't look like it is, as Streamlabs takes the lead. Streamlabs, however, caught up on a wall, going to let Peachy Pie sneak by into first place. And Peachy Pies takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Peachy Pie. Second place, Streamlabs. Third place, me. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point race in the chat. Get in on the action. We'll kick off the 2-minute countdown. And it's a grip boost. That's going to let Lethis get off to an early lead, but not for long. Faust is right on his tail. Looking to make his move. And there he goes. Faust taking the lead momentarily, but Lethis grabs it back. Trying to cheat by jumping onto the other track. Not gonna work this time. And Lethis takes the checkered flag. Those brick walls do a lot of bullying. Your winner, Lethis, second place, Initial Faust, third place, me. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the Stream Racer action. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. Apparently, there is a Twitch drop event for Star Citizen coming up the 26th, 29th, 20 something. Where not only can 4 hours of watching the stream earn you, I think, an Atlas skin, but if you subscribe to some streamer during that time, you get some kind of cube. I don't know. One of those Banu cubes they're giving away at Bar Citizen, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, they really want people to play, apparently, Faust. I've heard nothing but bad things about this last patch. To the point where I wouldn't be surprised if they are fucking fully vibe coding that crap now. And it's tiny cars. Tiny Lethus off to a tiny lead this time. Doing a tiny spin out there. This is not the time for tiny donuts, my friend. Tiny Peachy Pie's doing some flips through the air. Let's see if the full-size cars have better luck. Doesn't look like it, not at this point. We've got Lethus stuck on a wall. Streamlabs is going to come up and take the lead. And I take the lead from Streamlabs. Let's see if I can hold on to it. And as I tumble through the grass, Streamlabs takes the lead and the checkered flag. And your winner, Streamlabs. Second place, me. Third place, Peachy Pies. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat to get in on the action. Climb your way up the leaderboard, earn some fuel, get a new car. Let's start the 2-minute countdown. And it's low gravity. And it's going to be Peachy Pies off to an early lead. And Peachy Pies takes the checkered flag. Wise, what's so quiet? Faust stuck on the obstacle over here. And your winner, Peachy Pie. Second place, Lethus. Third place, me. Let's head to the next race. You might as well be driving the tractor! Exclamation point, race in the chat. Let's start off the 2-minute countdown. Let me grab a quick drink while this countdown happens. a grip boost. Lethus off to an early lead. Weaving his way through those obstacles, catching up the rest of the pack. You would almost need like a grid of screens for that. Like imagine if there were 20 people playing, you'd have to split the screen into 20 different camera views. I try and keep the view on first place, but looking back at the rest of the pack, and that way, first place can't see where they need to boost, but the rest of the people can kind of get an idea of how they can catch up. And Letha's taking the checkered flag. Your winner, Letha. Second place, Streamlabs. Third place, Initial Faust. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat. We've got a few more left tonight. Don't miss out on that fuel. We'll kick off a 2-minute countdown. The last race is just gonna be me snoring here on the desk. This I don't get this pile of crap here. Like somebody dropped all of these into the map to place and then forgot about it. It's a boost party, and Peachy Pies is boosting somewhere. I'm not sure where. Boosting right into a grandstand. That's going to let Faust take the lead, only to be obstructed there. But manages to maintain it as the bots also get caught up. Again, hits the obstacle. This time Streamlabs takes advantage. Moving into first place. There's Peachy Pie. That was quite a boost from Peachy Pies there. Almost made it to first place. And Stream Elements is going to take the lead as they jump on top of the bleachers. Gonna open it up for Stream Labs again. Once again, coming in like a wrecking ball. And Streamlabs is your winner. Second place, Stream Elements. Third place, me. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat, get in on the action. Well, you've got a few more races in this series. We'll click the 2-minute warning. One of these days, the rest of you with default cars will have something special, hopefully. Don't let Faust and Peachy bully you with their race cars. Did Streamlabs just try and time out the fucking chatbot? What is your deal, Cloudbot? Oh, okay. Well, let's. How about we? How do we do? Okay, here we go. And tiny cars is what we've got. Let's see what's happening. Tiny Me is off to a tiny lead, while the rest of the tiny pack is in a tiny clusterfuck, it seems. There's Tiny Faust making his move up behind me. Tiny Faust and Tiny PG Pie is growing large and making a move up on me. Let's see if either of them can challenge the current leader. I think they're going to take each other out. And PG getting hung up on a cone allows Faust to come up here. Faust makes a good jump, but it's not good enough. That's right, folks. That's how it's done. And I take the checkered flag. And your winner, me. Second place, Faust. Third place, Streamlabs. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point race in the chat, you know, on the stream racer action. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. And it's a boost party. And PG Pie is out to an early lead, boosting her way somewhere. And I take the lead, but there's Zaphras in the tractor, taking the lead from everyone. Until that obstacle holds him up, I'm back in the lead now. And it's another crash. Who's going to come out on top of this one? It looks to be me. And I'm bullied off the track by an obstacle. That's going to let Zaphras take the lead. And Zaphras takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Zaphras, second place, Initial Faust, third place, Stream Elements. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat. Hold on, I gotta ban a new chatbot. And it's tiny cars. The Russians are getting into the Twitch fake chat promotion industry. And Lethis is in the lead. We've got a driver's cam view on. Not fazed at all by this crash, it would seem. Racing in that hoodie's gotta be warm. And Zavras is going to jump into first place, but not for long, as Lethis takes it back. And once again, Zafra is taking the lead. And Zavras crashes. That's going to let Streamlabs take the lead. Just in time to take the checkered flag. And your winner, Streamlabs, second place Zaphras, third place Lethus. Let's head to the next race. Exclamation point race in the chat. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. And it's Tiny Cars. Tiny Streamlabs off to a tiny lead. The rest of the Tiny pack are right behind him. And it's Tiny Terran passing him up, with Tiny Lethus on his tail. And after all that mess, it's Lethus back in the lead, but for how long with Zaphras right on his tail? Who's going to come out on top? It's going to be... It's anyone's guess. It looks like it's going to be Lethus. Until Stream Elements comes through. Zafiris jumping into the lead with a perfect landing. And Zafiris takes the checkered flag. And your winner, Zafiris, second place Stream Elements, third place me. Let's head to the next race. And exclamation point, race in the chat. We'll start the 2-minute countdown. And it's a grip boost. And it looks like Stream Elements is off to an early lead. But not for long, as Zafiris comes from behind. And now it's going to be Terran taking the lead. Probably smart for Peachy to sit this one out then. Stream Element's making its move. And Stream Elements takes the checkered flag. Your winner, Stream Elements, second place, Terran, third place, Zaphras. And looks like that is going to finish off our race series tonight. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. It is Initial Faust in first place with 225 points. I'm in second with 215. Zaphras is in third with 130. Lethus in fourth with 122. And Rip Stomp in fifth with 111. And an awful foot picture there in third place. We're gonna have to. One blue strat. That's horrible. Can we get your blue strat back in there? And I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight for this short racing. I was so exhausted, I almost didn't stream, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of racing action tonight. But we're gonna have to end things there because I'm just exhausted. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, for hopefully a longer stream. But until then, have a good one.